Hello everybody, welcome back to the Panel by Panel Comics YouTube channel with me, your host Jay. It is new comic book day. Time to go get the new pulls for the week of July 29th, 2026. So there was no video on Monday like you guys know, but I'm back in town, back from seeing my girlfriend for the last week. That was lovely. Always love to go see her. And now it's time to go get the books, but let me know what you guys are most looking forward to this week. I know we got X-Men, we got the Queen in Black with the blind bags. I think I'm only going to get one because they're $8 a piece, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But we have that, there's Bishop, and then a boatload of annuals. I know there's at least one DC special. It's the Night Vision special with Lex Luthor and Batman. That should be fun. But what are y'all looking most forward to? And what was y'all's #1 pick of the week last week, since I wasn't able to get around to making a video? I read a couple of books. I read The Amazing Spider-Man and then Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Superman. Haven't read anything else, but I will say both the Absolute titles from last week, Wonder Woman and Superman, were top notch. Absolutely loving what those series are doing right now. But guys, let me know what your pick of the week was last week. And thank you guys so much again for all the love and support recently. I'll try not to be too over the top with spreading, like trying to be generous or whatever, but it's kind of insane what the channel has blown up into these last couple of weeks, getting hundreds on top of hundreds, even 1,000 view video. I mean, I never thought I was going to be getting 1,000 views posting comic book content. So truly guys, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys when we get to the comic shop. All right, guys, we are here. We have made it to Collected Comics and Games. Time to go inside and get the pulls and show you guys some of the other books that came out this week, so you know what could be at your local comic shop. And we have made it back. Let's show you guys the stack for the week. It is a pretty decent one. I mean, the whole month of July has been a pretty big week, I think, or big month for the comics. Not too bad. We got the comic shop news on the bottom, but we of course have the miraculous Queen in Black blind bag. Gonna save that for last, of course. But let's go ahead and go through the rest of the stack. Starting on the top, we have, this is Detective Comics, the annual for 2026. This is going to be a story with Lobo and Batman in it. Batman has a bounty put on his head, and of course, the local DC bounty hunter Lobo is going to come and try to bring him back to achieve his bounty. But Batman and Lobo are actually going to end up teaming up because Batman's like, why does somebody want me dead? Lobo doesn't care. He just wants to get his bounty. Interesting to see how this is going to go. Next, we have an issue 1 that will be on my buyer's sell, The Dirt Beneath the Devil. This is issue 1 from Mad Cave. This is going to be more of like a satanic book, a mythological book. Chapter 1 is titled Cloven, and this is where a girl is going to discover the dark truths of her family. She's known that everything has kind of been a little weird or a little, I guess, convenient for her family, and she's going to find out the dark truths behind why their life is so good. Interesting concept. Can't wait to read it on Buy or Sell. Next, we have the 25th anniversary issue of Feral. This is the Patrick Horvath cover, obviously a homage to his spectacular series Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. And this is going to be a, not reunion, but a meeting between the stray dogs and the feral cats. This is 40 pages for $5. So this isn't over, I forget what they described it as. I think they said overjawed or over something like that. Anyways, they're trying to escape from the CDC base where they have been kept and go on about their lives and go back to what they had before. Will they make it out alive? Who's going to die? Who's going to live? No clue, but Tony Fleecs continues with this fantastic series. Next, we have Geiger. This is issue 24, one issue away from their 25th anniversary issue with Ghost Machine in the Unnamed Universe. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, of course, the 1-2 combo. This is going to feature the Junkyard Joes going after Geiger, trying to get the original Junkyard Joe back because he's been kind of going along with them, and now the American government's coming around, and we'll see if Tariq Geiger and his squad can make it out alive, or if Junkyard Joe will unfortunately have to be sacrificed. Can't wait to find out. Next, we go back over to DC, a lot of annuals / specials. This is their Justice League Night Vision special, issue 1. The superheroes and supervillains have kind of teamed up for a little bit, with Lex Luthor and Batman joining forces to defeat a ultra reality, or to save reality from this unknown force. Who is it going to be? No clue, but I like the idea of Lex and Batman teaming up because you don't really see that too much. I know the villains have teamed up with the JLU, and it's like an even bigger JLU, but I haven't been reading that, so I'm interested to see how this goes down. Another DC annual, we have Superman Year 1000. This is the ultimate conclusion to the DC KO event. Where was Superman? What happened to him? And what is he now? What has changed about him? Has something huge changed in his life? Can't wait to read. I'll show you guys a little bit of the interior. And it does give me a lot of DC KO vibes just on that one, on this 2-page spread alone. Looks fantastic on the inside. Eddie Burrows does the art. Joshua Williamson is the primary writer. This looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to read this. I believe this is going to be on my panel by panel comic review, just because there's so many issue 1s, and I think there's 10 issue 1s this week. I can't have 10 issue 1s on my buy or sell. I'm sorry, I can't. That's reserved for my panel by panel comic review, which is going to be on Monday. This book will be on my buy or sell. This is Predator versus Planet of the Apes. This is the Scotty Young variant with Predator and the Planet of the Ape having playing chess against each other. Really cool variant cover. This is a story that is from 20th Century Fox, or 20th Century Studios. I guess we can't call them Fox anymore. But I got it mainly because, one, the cover looks sick. 2, I've always wanted to read more about Predator and Planet of the Apes. So this is an issue 1, and I'm seeing if I can jump on or if it's not worthy of another issue. Have to find out on my buy or sell. This book got a second issue mainly because, oh my God, that cover is beautiful. The Bishop 2 blue color block variant from David Nakayama. I'm trying to give it as much of the limelight as possible because that is spectacular. So good. He's definitely a top 3 cover artist for me. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if you want me to do my top 5 cover artists currently going across all of comics. Let me know, because I would love to do that. I think I've really got my top 5 narrowed down. But when it comes to this Bishop book, he is going to be teaming up with Storm, excuse me. He's got some villains coming after him, or particularly one villain, and he's trying to make it out alive. This looks like an action-packed issue. Can't wait to read it. We'll see if I continue this series and get the 3rd issue of Bishop. Here we have a Queen in Black tie-in issue. This is Queen in Black, Defenders of Light and Dark. This one is going to be more focused on Beta Ray Bill, because he is the only one who remembers Hela because of old events that I can't get into right now. But I really got that for, one, the Beta Ray Bill side, because I love Beta Ray Bill. I've loved him mainly because of the Daniel Warren Johnson series. If you've ever read that, you know that that series might be the best that Marvel will ever be ever again. I mean, it was just such a good series. And I mean, Peach Momoko variant. Let's be real here now. Next, we have What If Spider-Man. This is going to go on my panel by panel comic review because, yet again, there's so many one-shots and so many issue 1s this week. This is unfortunately going to have to get pushed till Monday. This is What If Kraven Survived His Last Hunt. I've appreciated one of the what ifs so far, the very first one. The second one about Jessica Jones getting bit, I didn't like that too much. But Kraven looks like he picks up the symbiote suit. Can't wait to see how that goes down. Is he going to have a decent relationship with Mary Jane, or what's going to go on? Can't wait to find out in this What If issue. Oh my God, something's getting in my eye. Cannot let that happen right now. Next, we go to the actual main event, Queen in Black, issue 1, 56 pages, $8. This better be worth $8, but I will give a bit of credit. This Peach Momoko variant is beautiful. I did not get the A cover because I can't stand A covers. Typically, I feel like the variants are a lot better, at least for these huge blind bag comics that come out typically. I feel like the other variants that you pay $1 extra for, or maybe $2 extra for, are way better than the A, but that's just me personally. And I just realized I slapped my mic. That probably didn't sound too good. Anyways, she's coming to Earth. She's bringing Null. She's bringing everybody with her. Will Earth survive? I don't know. But I can't wait to find out in this series. Gonna get Tony Parker, or not Tony Parker, Tony Stark, Peter Parker, Mary Jane, Venom, all sorts of different Marvel characters in this series. Can't wait to see how this blends around the other events going on right now, such as Avengers Armageddon and the DNX event coming right now. Marvel's about to have 3 huge events going at the same time. I'm interested to see how they're gonna balance it. And they also have this series wrapping up, Jessica Jones Alias. This is the Red Band series, the conclusion. It's been fantastic so far. A great, I wouldn't say introduction to Jessica Jones, but if you've wanted to read more Jessica Jones, you really need to pick this up in trade form, because I assume it'll probably read a lot better than the individual series, just because sometimes you forget things from each and every month. And there's nothing that stands out about that, but I am thoroughly enjoyed every time that I do read it. Next, we have an issue 1 that's going to be on Buy or Sell. This is The Patron from Ignition Press, written by Christian Ward. The art is done by John J. Pearson. What this book is about, I couldn't tell you, but I got it just because it looked freaky, and I can read the back to you to let you know what this book is actually about. So that's one thing I love about Ignition Press. But the art style is definitely unique, definitely different from everything else this week, but I'll read the back to you. Mr. Cherish has built a career launching hungry young artists from obscurity to industry stardom. Unfortunately for these prospects, the secret to his success is their untimely demise. Nothing makes a work of art more desirable to collectors than the death of its creator, and Cherish has refined his ability to orchestrate spectacular tragedies before selling his slain proteges ovaries for a massive profit, or of raws. I don't know how to say that word. Anyways, Matty Barnes is the next hit. Will he make it out? Will he not? Essentially is what it says. And then we have Dead by Daylight, the conclusion to this series. It's already in a bag and board because it has game codes on the back, and I haven't been using them, but I will now that I have all 4 of them. I love the game Dead by Daylight. And the hillbilly is the OG character, and you learn his creation, his origin. Can't wait to see all the slaughtering that he's about to do in this finale issue, because he's been let loose. He's going to go on a rampage. Can't wait to see what happens to all people involved in this issue. Now, it is time for the Queen in Black blind bag. I'm going to open this up and then show you guys what is going on the interior. I got it open. Now time to see what it is. They do have, I believe that is the cover, like the little cover up. And there it is. What did we get? We got, it is a variant. That is sick. I will say that is really cool. Look at that. It's got all the different characters. You see MJ, you see Beta Ray Bill, there's Hela. I mean, wow, that is a really sick cover. I wish it would show you all the different covers. Maybe it does on the inside. No? That's one thing I loved about the Terminal issue, or the Terminal blind bags. They at least told you what it was. Let me know down in the comments if this is a really cool variant cover, because I have absolutely no clue. But thank you guys so much if you made it this far into the episode. Remember, on Friday, I'll have my buy or sell. Sorry yet again for this coming out so late. I literally just got back into town and am filming this within 30 minutes of getting back. So back to regular content for now until I head back to see my girlfriend in probably another couple weeks, maybe a month, we'll see. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys got from your Queen in Black blind bags, and if you're looking forward to the event at all. But remember, you got to read those comics to find out, and let me know And I'll see you guys next time. Keep reading those comics, panel by panel.